Hello friends, my name is Prakash Ranjan and I wanted to show you what are the different ways in which we can connect to any Linux server. So to connect to any Linux server, there are one thing which is required, that on the Linux server that open SSH server should be running. I have already connected to my Linux server to show what command we have to use to see that the Linux server open SSH is running on that server or not. So we can run the command systemctl status sshd. So this command will show that my server is running or not, my OpenSSH server is running or not. So here we can see that it is running. Now what are the different ways in which we can connect to any Linux server? So there are two ways with which we can connect to the Linux server, and in both ways we need the SSH client. In the very traditional, or you can say a very old way, is we use a putty application to connect to the SSH server. We can go and download that putty application from putty.org. From this website we can go and download this application. This is totally free application. We don't have to pay anything for this. I have already downloaded and installed this application. I will show how to connect to any Linux server. Open this application and give the IP address of that particular server to which you want to connect. As I want to connect to 196.20.125, this is my server IP address. I have to give my username, which is root, and I have to enter the password. Once I entered the password, you can see I logged in successfully to this Linux server. I can run any command like ls, which will list the files in the current directory. So this is one way with which we can connect to the Linux server. The other way with which we can connect to the Linux server from Windows, which is only applicable for the Windows 10 and above, is use the Powershell. From Windows 10, the Powershell comes with the by default SSH application installed, and we can use the command ssh username of the Linux server to which we want to connect, which is root @ IP address of the server, which is 196.20.125. Here again we have to give the password. I am typing my password here, and again you can see I logged in successfully. I can give ls command, which will list the current directory files. Bye. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day. Bye.